What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Okay. Oh man, hang on. Okay, how are you guys? Okay, I'm gonna make this quick and make sure you guys can see me. Hang on. Okay. I have to do this call at Kyle's house because we're here for his mom's birthday and we tried to get here on time before 7 o'clock and we finally got here and then my computer wouldn't turn on. So off to a good start. If you guys can, while I get started, if you guys can post in the team page to jump on the team call and kind of like tell them how to get on it just in case. But I'm going to share some slides so that I stay on topic and don't go on tangents. So let me share my slides. 1 second. If I remember how to do this. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So one thing that I want to ensure is a clear, very, very clear theory inside of your head is the mindset around this coaching business, around what you're doing, around making it easy, because we overcomplicate it. I'm guilty of it. I did it for 1.5 years. I overcomplicated the shit out of this. And I want to ensure that you guys are coming in and you're not making those same mistakes. So let's chat. Real talk. Okay. Creating an unbreakable mindset. I'm not even talking a mindset that is kind of, oh yeah, I'm positive. I'm talking an unbreakable mindset. One that you cannot break away from. And the reason I can tell you that this works is because this is exactly what I do. And this is exactly what I use. And it is something that you can duplicate and replicate for yourself as well. So get clear, as flippin' clear that you can get on what you want. So I'm going to get you to do an activity with me. And I'm going to give you about 20 seconds to do each one, and then we're going to use it later on in your coaching journey. But this is serious things. So if you don't have a pen and paper, get one or write it on your phone or whatever, but write it down. Number 1, what is important to you? What are your values? What is your beliefs? What do you want out of life? What do you want to stand for? What do you believe in as far as living a successful life? I want you to write 5. So things like different things that you have in your life that you believe you should be entitled to, or stuff like that. What is it that you value in your life? Okay. Once you have those 5, if you haven't written them out, that's okay. I want you to still do it afterwards. Next, I want you to write your top 5 goals for the next 6 months. These goals would make your business, your life, the best 6 months ever. What would you have to accomplish in the next 6 months in order to have the best time ever, the best success, the best happiness? What could you accomplish? And I'm talking like things, whether you think you can or you can't. I want things as if you could, no matter what. What is it that you would need to do in order to have the best 6 months of your entire life? Or after those 6 months, it would be the best, most accomplishing moments of your life. Write them down. top 5. They need to be big. Your life is not going to be small. Your life is not going to be great when you're meeting small goals. They need to be big. For me, I need to advance to 5-star, to do this, make X number of dollars. That is what would make my life extraordinary. So what would make your life the best if you achieved these 5 goals? Below that, I want you to write out, boom, 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 10 of the most compelling reasons that you would want to accomplish those 10 goals. What would they do for you? What do they mean for you? Write them down, top 10 most compelling reasons to accomplish these goals. Okay, next. You are going to pick the top 5 out of that top 10 list. So from that list of 10 compelling reasons, what are the top 5 that mean the most? What are the most important 5 reasons that you would want to accomplish those top 5 goals? Pick them out. Circle them, put a star beside them, whatever they are. Those 5 reasons are what you need in order to accomplish your top 5 goals. Those top 5 reasons are why you need to accomplish these 5 goals, these top 5 goals. Those 5 reasons should burn so deeply inside of you. They should make you so freaking excited that now that is your story. That is why you are going to continue to coach, why you're going to live outside of your comfort zone, why you're going to do these big, scary things that really freak you out, like talking to people. That's why, because those top 5 compelling reasons. And if they don't burn so freaking big inside of you, they're not the right reasons. So I'll give you an example of what mine were. My top 5 reasons for accomplishing my goals, which was be making $5,000 a month as a coach, 5-star diamond, rank advance, or gain 20 coaches in a month consistently. So by that time period, adding 20 coaches to the team every single month. I forget the other 2 now off the top of my head now. But my top 5 reasons, number 1, I wanted to be able to shop and eat and go and travel anywhere I wanted to at any point in time. Right now, I can't do that because I'm still constricted to my finances. I want to get to a point where I can just go to the mall and buy whatever friggin' pair of jeans that I want. Or I can go and travel anywhere in the world and not have to budget travel. I want to be able to never wake up to an alarm clock to have to go to work for somebody else. That burns so freaking big inside of me. I want to be a person that is important to other people. I want to be known for being inspiring. I want to be known for what I do. That means a lot to me. I don't want to just kind of roll through the motions. I have the personality and the desire to be well known for what I do. Those are some of the reasons why I do what I do. And I want you to be so freaking clear on this. And the reason being is because this mindset is going to help you keep going through the hard times. You need to be able to look back on this and say, oh, yes, I remember. This is so strong. This is so important. This burns so freaking deep that I don't care what I have to do in order to get there. This clarity builds that unbreakable mindset, okay? All right, value. Creating your unbreakable mindset, this is crucial. You need to damn well believe in what you're doing. You need to believe that what you're sharing is going to help them. You need to believe that if you don't think that they're going to have success, then they're not going to have success. You need to believe in what you're doing. If you don't think that that's going to work for them, it's not going to work for them. But you need to believe that what you're offering is good. You have to. Whether somebody else is offering it as well. I mean, think about it. You're an online health and fitness coach, and you're offering a solution for people to lose weight. You're offering a solution for people to get nutrition help. You're offering people the solution to work on your mind. They can go get that somewhere else. They can go get that from a personal trainer and pay $10,000 in order to work with a personal trainer for a year instead of the $99 for Beachbody On Demand for an entire year. They could pay to go and buy a life coach thousands of dollars, or they could go to a counselor or a psychiatrist or whatever, psychologist, in order to get that help with their mind. They're paying thousands of dollars. It doesn't mean that they can go get that they can't get that somewhere else. They can. But you need to believe in what you are offering. So I want you to think about the top 3 things that you could help people with. Number 1, what is it that you can provide to people that you feel good about? That you're like, fuck yes, I can help this person with this blank. What is it? What's the number 2 thing that you could help this person or a person with? The thing that you're like, oh yeah, I got this. I know that I can help this person with this. Maybe I'm not the most excited about it. Or maybe I'm not, well, you should be excited about it. Maybe I'm not the most educated on it. But I damn well know what I'm talking about, and I can help that person. And then what's the number 3? What's the third option that you could help somebody with that could provide value for their life? What are you passionate about? All 3 of those things should be things that you're passionate about. I am freaking passionate about helping people find self-love for themselves. I want to help people find a relationship with themselves that they can say in the morning when they wake up, I like who I am. I love who I am. They can look in the mirror no matter what size they are, and they can say, I love my body. That is my mission. That's my passion. And how I do that is through getting them to exercise every single day, Monday to Friday at minimum. Getting them to eat balanced nutrition. I'm not a health freak. I'm that fit-ish kind of person because I like food. I want to create a balance for them that they don't have to binge eat, that they don't have to have a bad relationship with their food. So I want to help them with that. That's going to create a self-love relationship with themselves. And I'm passionate about mindset, about creating this self-love mindset, this working up here. So I do a lot of personal development, and I love sharing about that. I believe that I can help people. Am I the most qualified? Maybe not, but I don't fucking care. I believe in what I have to offer. I can stand here and tell you what I'm saying to you. If you apply it, I 100% think that you can be successful as a coach. I believe it wholeheartedly. You need to believe what you have to offer is valuable. Find something, create it, build it. Come up with something that you stand behind wholeheartedly. What do you want to help people with? We went over that. What have you overcome that you can help other people with? So that's got to be in one of those 3. Something that you have overcome. So for me, it's that personal relationship with food. I have overcome that binge eating struggle and that mindset behind, not liking who you are and what you look like based on food, right? So I can help people with that. Believe your challenge groups can help people. This is so crucial. If you don't believe what you offer in a challenge group, or what I offer in my challenge group for you to start out in, or what your coach offers you as a challenge group to start out in, you need to create your own, and you need to put in things that you stand behind and you feel and believe that the value is there for them. I'm going to give you another little activity. I want you to write on your piece of paper, challenge group. And I want you to put in that challenge group bubble 186 Canadian or 160 for American. And then out that bubble, I want you to fill everything out that this person's going to get from this challenge group. What makes it worth that 186 or the 160 for Americans? What makes it worth their time, their energy? What would it take for you to stand wholeheartedly behind this challenge group price, to stand on top of a roof and say, I can fucking help you. It costs $186, but I know I can change your life. That is what you have to get to. That will become the unbreakable mindset. No matter what rejection you get, no matter what objection you get, no matter what somebody says to you, no matter how many haters you have, if you stand behind that 186 value so freaking strongly, it doesn't matter what comes at you. It doesn't matter what challenge comes at you. It doesn't matter what obstacle comes at you. It doesn't matter how many people or how many goals you miss. You will not break because you stand behind it wholeheartedly. So I looked at this back a year ago when I was 6 months into coaching, about April, May, June. So I was about 2.5 months of full-time coaching. And I did not stand behind what I was offering to people. I was giving them this option to join a challenge group, and I just I didn't stand behind it 100%, which costed me not hitting Success Club. It costed me a lot of stress. It costed me a lot of struggle mentally, thinking that I wasn't good enough, that I couldn't do this. So I took what would it take. I said to myself, what would it take for me to stand behind this 110% and be able to confidently tell somebody, I can change your life. That is what I believe. I can change your freaking life. And I did that. And from that, I created a lifelong accountability group. So I no longer did monthly challenge groups and stopped one, added people to a new one. That's how it used to be. I said, nope, not doing that. I said, I need to keep these people consistent because I didn't feel that they were getting the value before. It was just getting a program. There was no all access. So I didn't feel that I was giving them everything that they deserved, which made me feel like a crappy coach. So I created a lifelong accountability group. In that lifelong accountability group, I felt passionate and wanted to give them that value of personal development. So I started sharing about that. And then I started sharing different little things here and there, like monthly challenges. Now I do that for my clients because now I feel that they're going to get even more value from working with me in an online, in the Challenge Tracker app. Now we're doing these 6 a.m. Workout sessions. You don't get that with a personal trainer. You don't get to jump on your day off and work with a personal trainer on screen for accountability. You don't get that somewhere else. But for $186, you're going to get that from me. So I want you to create this bubble, and I want you to say what you personally, not what I do, not what your coach does, not what your coach friend does, not what top coaches do, what makes you stand behind that price. Okay. Last thing for creating your unbreakable mindset is you need to let go of what you think that you should be doing and start listening to your intuition. If you don't have a strong relationship with yourself or with your intuition, that's okay. Not everybody's like me and feels everything. I get that. But you can train yourself to. You can train yourself to get good at listening to your intuition. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to envision what you are doing as a coach, as a successful coach. What is it that you're helping people with? What is it that you're providing to them? What are they accomplishing? What are you giving them? What are they succeeding at? That right there is your intuition. That's your intuition telling you what you're good at, what you can help them with. And if you can't feel it, that's okay. Practice every single day. Close your eyes for 30 quiet seconds and just ask yourself, what can I do more of to help people? What am I good at? That's your intuition. You need to tap into her. She's fucking awesome and she's smart and she's going to lead you through your coaching success. So what burns inside of you? What are the things that fire you up? And what are the things that don't? What are the things that annoy you? What are the things that you dread so freaking much about coaching? And I don't mean, we're going to get to this, I don't mean the things that you don't feel like doing. I mean the things that don't make you feel like you're being valuable, that are a waste of your time. Think about those and stop doing them. So I'm going to give you an example. One of the things that I could not stand doing was running consistent challenge groups. So I stopped doing that. I ran a lifelong challenge group and I fucking did it how I wanted to. It worked out. I still have a business. I have a more successful business than when I started and before that, right? I stopped running free groups. I fucking hate free groups. I hate them so much because I don't feel like I am giving the right information. I don't feel that I can help somebody through a free group the way that I can help them in my challenge group. So instead, I don't do a free group like a clean eating group. I do sneak peeks. That's the only free groups that I run. I run a free continuous coach sneak peek, and every once in a while I'll run a free challenge group sneak peek. And in there is when I talk about nutrition, when I give them tips. So I kind of condensed that free clean eating group into, I took little things that I feel confident about giving them, that value that I believe in. I put that into that sneak peek, and I make my sneak peeks less informational and more about how I can help them, showing them, making it a showcase about how I can help them. I stopped doing what people were telling me. I kept hearing over and over and over, you need to run free groups. You have to be running a clean eating group. If you're not doing free groups, you're not going to be successful. How are you going to find clients? I found clients every single month without doing a freaking clean eating group. I hated them. So I did what I wanted to do, what burned inside of me. My intuition said, stop wasting your time. Right? And then I created what I did believe in. And I love sneak peeks because I feel like I'm not constricted. I don't feel under control. And I stopped doing a 3-day thing. I don't work well with deadlines, and I don't work well with a schedule. I've always been a wing it kind of person. I like to wing it. Some days I will post 1 time. Other days I'll post 7 times. And it doesn't matter. I don't care if it annoys people, because what I'm posting is valuable. And when I'm posting, I believe in. And when I'm posting, I know is going to help them. So I stopped doing 5-day sneak peeks or 3-day sneak peeks. If you like that and you like to be under a deadline and get it done, and then whoever doesn't do it after those 3 days, that's boom, done, you move on, then do that. But stop doing what everybody else is doing and start doing what you stand behind. I want you to make sure that you don't get confused by something. Your mindset is going to come from clarity, being so fucking clear on what you want and how you're going to get there and what you're going to do and the reasons why, those top 5 compelling reasons as to why you want to hit those top 5 goals in the next 6 months, because they're going to change your freaking life. You need to have that value. You need to stand 110% behind what you're providing to people. That creates the unbreakable mindset. But when I say listen to the intuition and don't do, activities that you dread, that doesn't mean you can't not invite. It doesn't mean that you can't not run challenge groups. You have to do those things. I hate inviting. I hate it. I like having conversations with people who are already interested. But how can I find those conversations without first talking to somebody and saying, hey, have you ever thought about doing what I'm doing? Right? I can't get to people and get to that conversation without doing that. So what I want you to do is, this goes into how to make this easy. You are going to eliminate your emotions and your feelings from the actions you need to do in order to hit those top 5 goals. No emotions. You cannot run your business and your decisions on your emotions. You cannot. You are just going to do what you have to do. You have to invite. You have to run a challenge group. You have to talk to people. You have to post on social media. You have to expand your network. Those are things you have to do. Even if you don't like it, remove the feelings, remove the fear, remove the feelings of I don't want to do this, I'm tired, I'm scared. Those are just little cheater boxes inside your head, pecking at your freaking head, trying to distract you. Get rid of them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it, and go. I'm reading the book, The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. By reading, I mean listening. And this is changing shit for me. How simple the 5-second rule can be, but change so much for you. You are going to, the next time that you sit at your desk and you're like, I don't want to invite, I'm scared to invite. That's a feeling. Do not base your action. The thing that you need to do in order to make money, you need to talk to people. You need to post on social media. You need to get vulnerable. You need to talk about your story. You need to share what the fuck's going on in your life. You need to talk about what you're doing and what's changing for you and what's working for you. And whether you're scared or you're not, or you're tired or you're not, or you don't feel like talking to people, you don't feel like working out, you don't feel like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning in order to do a 6 o'clock workout. You don't feel like doing those things, you can't run your actions based on how you feel. You are going to close your eyes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. If you need to read that book in order to get better at just doing shit, then go and read it. 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. Change the way you do it so that you like it. For example, inviting, for me, I now invite to to coaching, obviously. I talk a lot about coaching because I want to grow my team. That's on my top 5 goals. So I need to do that. And how I've created a way that I can do it so that I enjoy it is I've created this lifelong, continuous, basically coaching sneak peek. But I don't just share all the details about coaching. I share vulnerability. I talk to them. I share with them why coaching is so freaking amazing. So I take those conversations that I really don't want to do, and then I get to a point where I get to talk to them because I love talking to them about coaching, right? So I've created this lifelong group, this lifelong sneak peek that I get to use to be able to have these conversations that I enjoy. You need to start meditating. Everybody doesn't want to do it. Nobody wants to meditate unless you're good at it, right? You need to meditate. If you want to create this unbreakable mindset, you must build the relationship with the universe, God, the higher power, whatever you believe in, the energy, whatever it is. You need to meditate so you can connect yourself to that higher power. You're not fucking in this alone, right? There is a way for you to have success. So start meditating. Guided meditation is great. You need to stop doing things based on your feelings and your emotions. This is where this is going. So every time you do this, you're wrong. This simplifies the business. You will no longer have emotional connection to the actions that you have to do. I don't like inviting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. It's done. Oh well, move on. That's how you can simplify this business. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't involve your emotions and your feelings into the actions that you have to do in order to do what you need to do. Apply the 5-second rule to activate the prefrontal cortex, which tells your brain as soon as you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, your brain is thinking, okay, what's next? What's the task? It's looking for something to do. That is the reason why it works. Catch yourself every single time you start to base your actions on your feelings. That's what I have for you. Hang on. And okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Next Tuesday is going to be more of a chat. The only reason why today wasn't, and I'm over what I said I was going to be, which I won't, well, maybe other times, but come in with questions. I want this to be a time where we can chit chat about things that you're struggling with, questions that you have, so you can hear me person to person, face to face, and you can talk with other coaches. I want to create this success bond, basically, because I don't know everything. Things that work for me might not work for you, but things that work for Jess might work for you, right? Everybody is moving around and everybody's doing things that are working for them that they can apply to other people. So I love you guys. Thank you for showing up. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm out. Bye.